Hello everyone, I'm Felicia Rondo, and I got mail from the floating island. So today we're doing something a little bit different. I know a lot of you expect Sonic related stuff from me, but even though this isn't the same as Sonic, I think there's plenty to like about it all the same. See, this is my personal, one-of-a-kind copy of the Lara-Su limited edition print being sold by Ken Penders. And if you'd like one for yourself, there's a link to his post detailing how you can order a copy in the description below. What we're looking at is one of two copies I ordered of this print. The other's for my beloved cluster, and it's someplace safe as I speak. The shipping was quick, it was packaged very well, and that's all I'll bore you with on those details. What I really want to talk about in this video is the print and illustration itself, and damn, is it a sight to behold. The print is very high quality, with the colors showing up gorgeously and all the detail of the piece making it a real treat to witness in person. Seriously though, this is the first new thing I've gotten to buy with this version of Lara-Su on it in so long, and seeing that version of her together with the new canon Lara-Su just makes it feel all the more real that she's back after being gone for so long. As many of you may know, Lara-Su made her first appearance in the licensed Sonic the Hedgehog comics published by Archie back in 2002 in the story Reunification. Then reappeared in December 2003, where she would continue to appear in chapters of the story Mobius 25 years later until it reached its original cliffhanger in December 2004. She appeared in a few other stories published by Archie after the original cliffhanger that I could go over, but none of them are relevant to what we're talking about today. Ultimately, Archie sued her creator and came out the other side of it without any of the characters he gave them that helped make the comic worth reading, and has long since lost the license to publish Sonic comics at all. They had their chance, they blew it, and I think that's all that's left to be said for Archie in this video. Now, in 2021, we have a reprint of the entire Mobius 25 years later to look forward to in the Lara-Su Chronicles Beginnings, complete with every chapter of the story and a true ending to the original tale that gives us the jumping off point for writer Ken Penders' upcoming graphic novel, The Lara-Su Chronicles Shattered Tomorrows. It really is a good time to be a fan of Lara-Su, and all the other Echidnas. First, I'm going to take a look at Lara-Su as she appeared in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Both Su's were illustrated by Ken Penders for this piece, and this one in particular is very nostalgic for me, as he did pencil a very important chapter of 25 years later where Lara-Su does end up making an appearance. Looking at it now, it's like not a day has passed since 2004. As I mentioned earlier in the video, getting to see these two versions of Lara-Su standing beside one another is really cool, and also gave me that last bit of closure I didn't even realize I had needed before witnessing it with my own eyes. With this, I feel like I'm ready to let go of that nagging desire to see Lara-Su in this style again, and can more readily embrace the new style. Speaking of, the new art style. A lot has been said about it, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more said before more Sonic fans like me begin to give it a chance. Non-Sonic fans, however, tend to be more charitable towards it, even impressed. And lately I've really been seeing what they see in it. Specifically in Lara-Su here, wearing this pink sort of tunic with the jewels and the visor. I don't know what else to say but that it feels right, like it suits her. The shading is very well done, the detail is really impressive without ever becoming overwhelming. It's a really cool looking design with a really good art style to go with it. And then we have the facial expressions. Both of them very much fit the status quo we find them in. Whereas with the original Lara-Su, she looks confident and like she's probably about to demand that her father train her to be a guardian already, our new Lara-Su looks less certain. This tracks as one of these two has a father living in her life, and the other doesn't. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. In any case, I am really excited to see what she's going to get up to in the future. As you can see here, my print is numbered 7 out of 100. That's because, since this is a one-time limited run, there will only be 100 of these signed and numbered by Ken. I got number 7 because as soon as I woke up to the prints being announced, I sent an email right out to Ken asking him some questions I needed answers for before ordering them, and then very quickly placed my order mere moments before racing out to work that very same morning. And that's what it takes to get lucky number 7, which I have now. You know how cool 7 is? You know what was happening in the Knuckles comics by issue number 7? I actually forget, hold on. Ah, okay. It was the first part of Dark Vengeance. And you know what that arc had? It had Enerjac's first major appearance in the Knuckles comic series since he appeared in the miniseries Sonic's friendly nemesis Knuckles. And the start of it has this really cool drawing of Enerjac from Patrick Spaziante where half of it is lit and the other's in shadow. You know what that reminds me of? The Beatles! In a cover that also got referenced in the Meet the Echidnas artwork, which I also have a print of. And you know what I told Ken to write on my copy of the print? It won't be long, like the song from the album it's referencing. I could go on about the crossover between Knuckles comics and the Beatles, but that's a story for another day. Right now, take a look at this certificate of authenticity I received for ordering a copy of this print. It's very distinguished, and it even has a little faded copy of the artwork from the print itself. Make sure to keep it in a safe place so you don't lose track of it. All in all, I'm really happy I got this. It's definitely going to be a cherished item in my collection, and I encourage any of you considering taking a look at this to go ahead and get one for yourself. For your friends. For your friendly nemesis. There really is nothing like seeing the real deal in person, and I wouldn't want any self-respecting fan of Lara-Su to miss out on it. Thank you to Ken and Floating Island Productions for releasing this. Cluster and I are very happy with our prints, and we look forward to the next way we can support these stories. Here's hoping we get to see the next chapter of Lara-Su's story soon enough!